So this is why Brendan Donovan is such an important piece this offseason for the Yankees. Let's get into this one. Season and this free agent season, trade season, this offseason and altogether is huge for the Yankees, and they've got a lot of holes to fill. Okay, Hal Steinbrenner's acknowledged it. Brian Cashman's acknowledged it. We need to see them actually take action. Okay, but why is Brendan Donovan such an important piece? Well, I think for a couple of reasons, and I want to know what your thoughts are here as well. So load up the comments, and if you happen to be a baseball fan, particularly the Yankees, and you haven't subbed to this channel yet, please hit that sub button, okay? And if you do, hit the notification bell as well. That way you're always at the front of the line when content comes in, especially now in this off season when you're going to get a lot of free agency stuff, a lot of international stuff, a lot of breaking news. I'll make sure you get everything and you're one of the first to get it. So I thank you so much for both. Now, Brendan, let's think about this, okay? It's a good, Juan Soto and Yoshinobu Yamamoto are the two main pieces that a lot of fans want to get. But if there's going to be a tertiary piece or a third piece, it's Cody Bellinger for a lot of fans. But that said, my gut tells me that team like a Giants are probably going to miss out on Yoshinobu Yamamoto, even though they say they're going to be in on him. And they're going to wind up drastically and massively overpaying somebody like Cody Bellinger, which will probably take him off the market for a lot of teams, or which will definitely take him off the market for a lot of teams if he goes there. But there's no guarantee yet. So what happens after this year if the Yankees get Juan Soto but don't get anybody else? Okay. Left field is going to be covered. Center field will be covered if Jason Dominguez is healthy. Right field will be covered, but they're going to still need something at third base, right? Or second base, right? So, because there's no guarantee that Gleyber Torres is going to come back. And the fact is, and I've talked about this repeatedly, if they're not going to sign him to a big deal, then you have to move on from him and get value back and only value back for him, okay? So what does Donovan represent, okay? Brendan Donovan represents quite a few things. You'll see his production. He's a consistent right here, consistent high on base percentage guy. He's almost 400. Okay, got a good amount of walks. He gets on base. He's a good, solid contact hitter, as you can see. And he's got some power too. He's got some speed, but he has the ability to play the infield and the left field. I mean, in the infield and the outfield. And the fact is, if Juan Soto's here covering the outfield, then who's going to be representing the infield? You're gonna have an expensive option at second base, and you're gonna need an expensive option at third base. And who's available at third base? Well, Alex Bregman is available, stud player, but he's 31. He's gonna cost probably 150 million, maybe even more than that. So is Gleyber Torres, who's gonna be 26, who's gonna cost a lot of money. And Brendan Donovan has 4 controllable years. He's not a free agent until 2028. Okay, and that matters. This allows the opportunity for the Yankees to load up in pitching, invest in pitching, or invest elsewhere, and have a controllable player who can be here and match a lot of the production that Gleyber Torres would not be here with, and match some other production from other players as well. So, and it would give them an opportunity to, again, take advantage of the prime years of Gerrit Cole and Aaron Judge with a player who's also young, who's also 26, and could provide the production that these expensive players will be providing. So I want to know what you think, gang. Okay, this is really, really important. This is why I think Brendan Donovan's a piece. And yes, he's coming off the injured list, but again, he's shown he's capable of producing. And he's also a left-handed bat, and the Yankees need multiple left-handed bats. So we need more guys in front of Aaron Judge. We need more guys in front of Giancarlo Stanton. And even if Anthony Volpe's batting in the bottom part of the lineup, we need more guys in front of him too. So Brendan Donovan, no matter where he goes, he could be an ideal leadoff hitter if they don't get somebody like a John Lee or somebody like that. Brendan Donovan could be a leadoff hitter. You can have Anthony Volpe batting second, and then Aaron Judge batting third, or Juan Soto if he's here batting second, and then Aaron Judge batting third. And you can bat Anthony Volpe any way you want. But it gives the lineup a lot of flexibility. It gives the team a lot of flexibility, payroll-wise and lineup-wise. So to me, and I know they've shown interest in Alec Burleson, and now they're talking about potentially some other players. And the Yankees have what the Cardinals need. The Cardinals need pitching. The Yankees have pitching to offer. The Yankees need left-handed bats. The Cardinals have extra left-handed bats to offer. So it's a match made in heaven, in my opinion. But to me, he's the one guy that if you happen to get Juan Soto, if they happen to get Yoshinobu Yamamoto, would be fantastic. But he's the one guy that would help round out that triangle that they really, really, really need to bring in. That controllable player to complement the expensive star player who's going to be really, really expensive, or the two expensive star players. One pitcher, one left fielder. Okay? This is how I think it's a more realistic triangle than Soto, Bellinger, and Yoshinobu Yamamoto. So, but we'll see what happens. But load up the comments, gang. Let's get into this one. This is an important conversation, and I want to know if you're thinking the same way about Brendan Donovan and the type of fits that he represents here for the Yankees, like I do. Let's get into it, gang. Let's talk about it.